Hi guys, first of all, how are you this evening, okay? And today, as I say, brand new class, as I say, we have a brand new class and this is your first online lesson with me, okay? And just follow my lead and I'll be able to help you, okay? So don't worry, do not worry, okay? And hope you are well, hope you had a good weekend and I hope you are staying safe. Okay, can I ask you both to open your books to page 88? 88, please. Okay. All right. So, what we are looking at today, as I will have presented in this lovely piece of paper, is we're looking at, as we were before this, was present perfect continuous. Now, unlike present perfect simple, which is talking about an action in the past that has an effect in the present perfect continuous is an action that has already started in the past, but it continues in the present moment. So it's a continuous action. Okay, how do we form it? So just remember, we form it with have or has been, along with the past participle in ing. Now remember, when you are looking at your verbs, you have your base verb, you have your past simple verbs in the second column, and then in the third column is past participle. Now remember, with regular verbs, all end in ed, okay, or ied, or so on and so forth. How do we use it? Well, we use it for three things. So if you look at number one, please excuse my writing because normally we have a big massive board, but I only have a little piece of paper to show you. Hopefully you can see it okay. We use it for a finished or completed action, which has a present result. So for example, I have been working, meaning that's why, because at that moment I'm tired. Exhausted. Okay. Number two, we also use present perfect continuous to show how long you have done something. So for example, I have been living in Lugo for 5 years, or I have been living in Lugo since 2015. Now, just to remind you both that with for and since, for refers to a period, whereas since refers to a point in time. So for, period in time, since, a point in time. Okay? So we also use present perfect continuous in temporary situations. All right? So I've been going to the gym a lot recently. Well, get some muscles, it works that way. In the gym, I would not be good in. I would probably fall flat on my face. That's what would happen. Okay. As I said, I want you to have a look at page 88. Okay? So, looking at this, I want you to look at activity 4 for a moment. Now, in this situation, I would ask you to work with a partner. But I'm going to ask you a question, and you can try and tell me the answer. Okay? Try and think of an answer. Try and think of one. Ask questions with why. Why is a very key word to use. Okay? It's a key word. About the people in the pictures, and reply with because and a reason. Always, when you are asking someone why, you would say because ... Because is a perfect way to start a reason why. So if you look at the first one, it says bored. Bored. Okay. Why are the students bored? Because the teacher has been talking for hours. Like me every day. I talk for hours. That's usually the way I work. Not all the time. I try and let you have a say. So, Looking at number 2. Why has he got a sore throat? Why has he got a sore throat? Okay. Why has he got a sore throat? Because he has been singing a lot. That's also a possibility. Okay? Let's look at number 3. Think about it for a moment. Why are they tired and dirty? Why are they tired and dirty? Because ... They have been playing football. They have won a match. They have been doing sport, and so on. Moving on. Looking at number 4, as I was saying. Let's look at number 4. Why has he got a backache? Ooh, why has he got a backache? Because he has been working in the garden. That's a possible example. Just having and think of maybe other possibilities as well. Okay, let's try number 5. Why? Why is she covered in paint? Why is she covered in paint? Because she is... I'll leave that one for you to think about. Okay, you all to think about. All right. And the last one. Why has she no money? Why has she no money? Because ... Okay, so moving on. Very good. Now, I want you to look at activity 5, if you can see, down here at the bottom of page 88. Complete these sentences. If you can see me okay, hopefully you can see this. Complete these sentences in the present perfect simple, not continuous, present perfect simple. And about the people in exercise 4. Okay? I'll give you 4 minutes, and in this moment, I'd like you to pause the video. Okay? Okay, welcome back. Now, let's go through the answers for number 5. Okay? Let's go through, as I said, let's go through the answers for number 5. Complete these sentences in the present perfect simple about the people in exercise 4. Okay? The example says, they haven't understood a word. Let's look at number 2. He blank every night for the last 3 weeks. The verb is sing. The answer would be, he has sang every night for the last 3 weeks. Okay? Number 3. They are happy because the match. The verb is win. What's the answer? They have won. Okay, so just remember, win, won, won. Okay, so won. W-O-N. Okay, excellent. Number 4. He blank 6 rows of cabbages. Plant. Okay? The answer is he has planted 6 rows of cabbages. Now, plant is a regular verb. And when it ends in ed, it's the same in past participle. All right? So, moving on. Looking at number 5. She blank paint is the verb 2 walls already. What's the answer? She has painted 2 walls already. All right? And finally, number 6. They over £200. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. The verb is spend. They have spent. So it ends in a T. They have spent over £200. So hopefully you've got the right answers there. Okay? Right. Let's move now to page 90. So page 90. Okay, so page 90. And today we are going to be looking at reading and speaking. Okay? There is what we call 4 generations of jetties. 4 generations of jetties. Okay? Which is titled A Tragic Dynasty. Do you know what a dynasty is? If you're not sure, I can tell you. A dynasty is a long line of family of different people within a family. Normally quite famous. Okay? Now, I want you to look at activity 1 for a moment. I want you to think about who are the richest families in Spain. Who are the richest families in Spain? How did they get their wealth? Can you describe their lifestyle? And for this, in preparation, I'd like you to write a couple of sentences about this family. Okay? Oh, I do apologise, I had that upside down. I'll give you 2 minutes to look at this. Okay, welcome back. Moving on, as I said, there are many famous families. Here in Spain, you have the Ortegas, which is famous for Zara, which is they built the Zara Empire. And there's the famous Kennedy dynasty in America, used by President Kennedy as well. I want you to look at activity 2. I want you to look at the pictures on both sides and the introduction here. Can you write down what did you learn about the Jetty family in a few sentences? Okay. Once again, you may pause the video for a few minutes and then you may continue. Okay? Okay, now we move on again. I want you to work very, very closely with this. With number 3. Now, normally you would work with a partner for this, but you're going to have to work alone for this. I want you to read about John Paul Getty the first, okay? And correct the information below about him, okay? Give you 5 to 6 minutes, as you can see my little thumb here, 5 to 6 minutes to do this exercise. So, I say welcome back. Okay, so let's go through the answers. So work with a partner. Work with yourselves. Sorry about that. Read about John Paul Getty I and correct the information below about him. So number 1, John Paul Getty I made his money from arts and antiques. So, apologies for technical difficulties, because sometimes things are going backwards and forwards. Okay, so going through the answers. Read about John Paul Getty I and correct the information below about him. 1. John Paul Getty I made his money from arts and antiques. Is that correct or incorrect? It is incorrect. What did he make his money from? The Getty Oil Company. Okay. Number 2. He was one of the world's first millionaires. Is that true or false? The correct answer is true. 3. He built John Paul Getty Museum in Guildford, England. Is that true or false? It's actually false. He built it in Los Angeles, California. Okay. Question 4. He used his house in England to entertain British and American oil friends. The answer is incorrect, because he was entertaining his British and Arabian oil friends. Was John Paul Getty I known for his generosity? No, he wasn't. He was actually known for his meanness. And in question 6, he had 5 wives and 4 sons. Is that true or false? It is actually incorrect. He had 5 sons with 4 wives. Okay? Alright. Before I finish this video, you have a little homework to do for the next one. Okay, for the next video. You have to read about John Paul Getty II, which is the John Paul I's son. Now, you have to answer the 8 questions and highlight any vocabulary you do not understand. Okay? And you need to highlight any vocabulary that you do not understand. And all answers from any exercises for homework and today can be sent to the following email address, which is this here. Oh, upside down. Donnelly l20@email.ulster.ac.uk. That is Donnelly, so DONNELLY, little dash, L for Liam, 20 at email.ulster, ULSTER.ac.uk. And in the next video, we will discuss the remaining parts of the text, number 5 and 6, when we talk about John Paul Getty III and Balthasar Getty, and we'll be looking at workbook activities. Okay? If you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me and to contact me. Okay? Have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay? Bye!